It's interesting to see the responses, right? Once people like hear like, oh, you can do that. And it kind of goes into three phases. Number one, seems like we'd already know about this if it was really legit, right? Number two, um, wow, you can actually do with different asset types. I think sometimes people have missed that when they think 1031, they're always just thinking regular investment real estate and investment real estate.
Another one for me would just be like hearing the stories of people who felt so trapped by realizing that their only options were to pay the tax or to do a 1031 exchange and kind of kick the can down the road, and to realize that there's another option out there. And so, Brett, maybe you can share, in your opinion, ways that the DST can solve problems that the 1031 exchange can't.
Yeah, the 1031 versus the DST is a common. I like to say the battle of the tax deferral strategies, right? And in fact, I'll go on like bigger pockets in these different places. I'll even go speak at conferences, and there's always the 1031 folks. And I love the 1031 folks, right? I was a 1031 folk. I am a 1031 folk, right? So I feel like at times it's like I'm trying to bring the good news of the DST to the old 1031 guard, the traditional 1031, like the traditional commercial real estate broker. That's what they've been, the tried and true method of doing things. And it's interesting to see the responses, right? Once people like hear like, oh, you can do that. And it kind of goes into three phases. Number one, seems like we'd already know about this if it was really legit, right? Number two, wow, you can actually do with different asset types. I think sometimes people have missed that when they think 1031, they're always just thinking regular investment real estate and investment real estate, which is true. And most people are in the world of just, if they're selling something either like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or cryptocurrency, or businesses, or real estate, they're in that niche world. And the neat thing about the DST, it combines all of them. And so I like to say is like the DST is kind of like a 1031 exchange to move from crypto to business, or move from crypto to real estate, or real estate to crypto, or business to stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. In other words, you can diversify. It becomes that vehicle. It's an exponential way of exiting, because there's exponential more ways to not only defer the tax, but to invest into different asset classes, which creates tons of opportunity, right? It's not just a stagnant, one-dimensional way of investing, trade real estate for real estate.